interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Oh, yeah. So you know what time it is now. It's your boy Cujo. It's the Words on Fire podcast. My boy Jules is here with us today.
Yeah. Barely recovering from last episode. We're here, though. We made it.
We made it. We barely here. We barely here in one piece. Don't forget, follow us on the IG. Follow us on Instagram at the Words on Fire podcast. Our website, thewordsonfire.com. If you're on YouTube, there's a subscribe button somewhere down there. Hit the subscribe, thumbs up. Bell notification, all that good shit. Tell your friends, tell your mama, have your mama tell her friends. This week,
and your baby mama.
As you can tell by the phone being blowing up, this week we got our boy Matthew Johnson
back again,
back at it. Jamaican 915 now.
Yes, sir.
Official.
The Jamaican in the 915. Done, no. Big up. Bless up. One love.
Yeah.
Pon Fire.
So if you hear me try to imitate his shit, don't get mad. It's just gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, we'll try.
Imitation is flattery, right? That's what they say in the arts, right?
We
Flattery
won't get
is
close,
imitation. No, I'm gonna fuck it all up. Matt, what's been good, bro? It's been a minute since we've seen you.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was what we met last year sometime.
Yeah, right before
October.
Was it right before the pandemic, or was it during the pandemic?
I think it was during.
Was it during?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before the the full on lockdown or coming out of the lockdown.
Right.
A little bit here.
Everybody freaking out.
Yeah. So with the whole pandemic shit, dude, what have you been doing since the whole lockdown, since everything's been settled? You know, trying to fucking avoid people, trying to avoid getting sick. What have you been up to, man?
Man, I just been building my brand, not only music, just building my brand, my presence, media, my social media, fan base, my aura on there, and just perfecting my brand and my craft as an influencer and what have you, you know what I mean?
So what do you think when the name influencer comes out? What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's basically a brand. I'm building a brand here, and I'm going outside of music now. Even though music is my main passion, I'm going outside of that, and I'm building on top of it. I'm using music as a tool.
Right.
And then I'm just going to go into more fashion things, more back into acting. And we were talking about something over the phone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going into different avenues. I'm not just staying just plainly into music, but music is my main love. Everybody knows that.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
so, and they always say every musician wants to be an actor and every actor wants to be a musician, right? But you've done both since you were a young kid, right?
Well, I started acting around 17, 18 years old back in New York City, and I was getting my waivers, and then I joined the union, what have you. I did Gossip Girls, One Life to Live.
Okay.
And I previously, before those things, I was doing extra work. And, my agent back in New York City, Barbara, she was like, "Yo, Matt, you should do some of these things in acting. It'll expose you more, so you'll make more contacts for your music."
Yeah.
And it did, because I met people that were doing music stuff at the acting things. They were singing on the auditions, and I was like, "Yo, you're a singer
goes hand
too?"
in hand, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're just trying to get their foot in the door.
Yeah, man. Because that's the key. You can't stick to one thing if you really want to build in different avenues, because your network. Your net worth is your net worth.
There you go.
Okay.
Network is your net worth, basically.
Word.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get it tongue-tied, but it's the same. It goes
and you
hand
never
in
know
hand.
who you're going to meet, at those places.
Exactly.
So who are some of the most outlandish people that you've met that you're like, oh shit, this is the last person I thought I'd ever see at one of these casting calls or whatnot?
I met Alec Baldwin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. I was in some movie, a house in New Jersey somewhere out in the boonies, 2 hours from Staten Island.
Okay.
And,
Was he drunk?
Nah, he wasn't drunk, bro, but he was moody as hell, man.
Yes.
I remember, he didn't want the extras. He, nah, don't sit next to me.
Really?
Yeah, he was like that.
One of those
bro.
don't make eye contact type motherfuckers.
I don't know. Maybe he was having a bad day, but I met him on one of those things. I met quite a few other people as well, and I met other musicians and friends that I'm still friends with till this day. You know, they don't live in El Paso, but they're
Right,
in
right,
Staten
right.
Island and Manhattan. Stuff
Yeah,
like that,
no, but you know, with the phones and text messages and shit,
they see
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
It's you know, like I said, now you're a social media influencer. You've grown dramatically since the last time we've talked on
Yeah,
your,
man,
on your
to.
following, man. It's been good. You're gonna have to give us pointers on how to do that because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just here to talk shit.
The main thing, bro, is just staying in the media and also ads. Facebook ads.
Okay.
Knowing your demographic, knowing how to use the hashtag, the click funnels.
Okay.
Knowing your area, knowing what your fan base and like what countries. Like as a musician, you can see on Spotify your analytics, and it shows you each town in the States and each country that really messes with your music.
Okay.
So you go there and you see your top, say, 20, and then you kind of narrow it down to your top 10.
Right.
And then you tag those things in the click funnels and your Facebooks and the analytics when you're doing your Facebook ads.
Okay.
And I don't know, you probably know that Facebook owns Instagram.
Right.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So
they own that. They own
ground.
Snapchat also. Snapchat. What is it
Exactly.
called? Snap.
What?
Is that what it's
Snapchat?
called? There it is.
Snapchat.
Yeah. Can't remember what the fuck it's
Who
called.
owns
I don't have it. I'm too
OnlyFans?
old.
That's all I'm worried about.
You know what? I think Facebook might own that now.
I would have doubted.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think that's
bro.
why they're trying to go legit, and they're like, nah.
Nice.
There was
Some
an
things you don't have to go. Don't go legit.
Nah,
Don't go
there's
legit.
an outcry about it, and there was like, all right, fuck it, we'll keep the naked bitches.
Shit.
in.
I'm down. To,
We got.
I'm down to riot.
You got. You gonna be like Braveheart, right? For the
Yeah,
naked,
I'm down to loot.
right? Yeah, these single moms got to keep their jobs. They got to pay bills, bro.
Taking
So
a lot of jobs away.
hey, that's the way it
Trying
is,
to-
dog.
trying
That's
to
the way it
create
is.
jobs.
That's the way it is. So, the whole reason we're here today,
Yeah,
you
man.
got something special coming out. By the time this airs, it should already be. Actually, it should be coming out.
Yeah.
Talk to the people, dude. What's happening? What's coming out? What's going down?
So I mean, like this next project is a huge project. I've had tons of other singles out, you know what I mean? But I even had my last project had Choclair, which is a Canadian
Right.
hip hop icon, and we had like Cito Rocks from Miami, who's a Latin Grammy nominee. But this caliber I never had before. So
Yeah.
this is a career milestone for me.
Right.
You know, so we got like Canadian hip hop, well, Canadian Lebanese
Oh shit.
pop, R&B sensation.
Just a boiling. pot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a
Karl
melting
Wolf,
pot.
bro. Like we got him on the track,
Nice.
and then I gotta save the best, man. Like we got hip hop actor, entrepreneur, legend, Snoop Doggy Dogg on the track, man. So
Dude,
yo,
how the hell does that go
Yeah,
about?
how's that?
Some cat who now you're basically El Pasoan, right? You're fucking now you're Puerto Rican because you're now you're gonna be Puerto Rican or Dominican because now you got that Spanish in you. How do you get in? How does this go about getting all these different people to come onto a track with you?
Especially Snoop Dogg. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
networking, bro. You gotta know the right people, and you gotta know people that know people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about. Sometimes it's not about the money.
so you know Suge Knight? I'm just playing. No, no.
So
you know
buy
what? I
weed
know
from him?
somebody that knows Suge. I know.
I think Suge Knight would be someone good to know. You know what I mean?
Not
Like
right now.
you-
He's still in jail.
Well,
It
before.
was.
You would've been
before
untouchable.
12 years ago.
You know what? When I was living in LA, there's a cat that used to bodyguard for pop star Kobe O'Donis,
Okay.
and his name is George Paramore. Shout out to George Paramore. You know, if you see this, you know what I'm saying. But when I went
Hopefully
to
he
his
does.
office, yeah, well, we'll see if he sees it. He might
Yeah.
see it. You know what I mean? With everything that's going on now, he knew what's his name?
Suge.
Knight, because Suge called him and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Suge?" He was in his office in Linwood, California, in LA, right? So yeah, and I heard Suge for the first time, like,
Dude.
yeah, bro, like.
That's got to be a crazy motherfucker to hear on the phone. If he's in a commanding presence when you see him, because he's a big motherfucker, right? He's like,
I think I'd just leave the fucking room because I don't want to say nothing stupid.
Nah, he was over the phone. He was on the speaker, bro.
No,
still, yeah.
I'm out.
No, that bullet could catch you from wherever.
Yeah.
Ask
you could
Tupac.
you could get touched anywhere, bro.
Ask Pac, bro. That's
Hey,
that's what got him.
bro.
R.I.P.
This week.
Is this week already?
Yeah, well,
I know Mac Miller's
the
was
7th.
yesterday.
Okay, the 7th is the anniversary he got shot, and he died a week later.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, man, if I
Damn.
remember correctly.
There's
Yeah.
all
it's about
kinds
right.
of
Yeah.
Mac Miller's death was yesterday, day before yesterday, 7th.
it was
The
what
six,
3
the
years
seven.
or something like that.
Yeah, 3
That
years.
kid was talented, man. I liked him.
Yeah, it was.
I'm a big fan and supporter of Mac, man. Like I love the last album,
Yeah,
his family put
the
out.
one that came out like right after when he passed, right? Or did
Yeah.
it drop when he passed?
Swimming.
It was right.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was fucking amazing.
The kid was
it
great,
nice,
bro.
man.
But certain demons, though, man, you can't get away from those, bro.
Well, everybody knew he had substance abuse
Yeah.
problems, man, and he wasn't hiding it. So
No.
like people knew,
Yeah.
but it was surprising when he happened when he passed, man. Like
And that kid,
2009, man.
that kid from The Wire, what's his name?
Oh, Michael, was it Michael Williams? Michael K. Williams?
Yeah,
From
Boardwalk
Empire.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Damn, that dude was a shit.
I actually grew up with one of the guys from The Wire.
Oh, did
No
you?
shit.
Yeah, Mac Wiles, Tristan Wiles.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Staten Island too. So it's,
Damn.
Dude,
knew
I
his grandma.
used to love that show, man. That was a shit.
Yeah,
You know what? I never saw it.
Dude,
I just never got
you're
around
welcome.
to it.
Go ahead, start watching that shit. I'm telling
I
you.
was always out and about doing stupid shit. So I
Well,
wasn't,
it holds up. Watch
Yeah?
that shit.
All right, I'm
That
about to
shit's
watch
just
it now.
the shit.
So speaking about all these people that have all these different fucking these virtues and these fucking, I've never heard you. And I know last time you came, I'd offered you a drink and you're kind of really hesitant about it.
Yeah, man.
Do you stay away from all that shit?
I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't smoke weed and stuff like that.
Just
like
straight
people,
crack.
No, I've never like people that really know me from Staten Island,
Yeah.
growing up with me there. They know that I've never been into no alcohol, drugs, whatever. I like to be a social person, go out and
Right.
have fun, but I never been like like this guy that's gonna get wrecked up and stuff.
Like us last week.
Nah, you know what? The thing is, I've had friends that did like weed, they drank and stuff, but they never pressured me to do none of that,
Yeah.
and they never thought I wasn't like cool for not doing it.
Right,
Feel me?
right.
So like. That's why I always stayed. I've always been like this, bro. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
like I've never been a person where like people like, oh, yo, you Jamaican and you don't smoke marijuana. But I was
Right.
like, yo,
That's
that's not. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it has nothing,
That's a
nothing-
choice, man.
That's in
Yeah.
your blood and shit.
Yeah.
Nah,
Let
they
that
be like,
ganja.
yo, you sound like a Rasta when you're on the track. You know, I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, but that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But
So is it that you don't like to do it? Is because you want to be a sound mind, or you don't want to?
nah,
Or
it's just I'm not
it's just
into
not
it.
your
Just,
thing.
just
It's
never
just,
were
you know,
into
just
I just never did it. Like
Yeah.
like I never smoked cigarettes. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I never like there's people that was peer pressured in high school. Yo, my friend smoked cigarettes.
Right.
So that's a cool thing to do. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke cigars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I didn't even smoke a cigarette till I joined the military. I
Oh, no shit?
never got into it. And then once I started,
It was downhill.
I
Yeah.
did it for like 5 years.
I just wasn't like the kind of
And I-
dude that was getting like I always followed my own thing and
Mm-hmm.
I was never peer pressured. I was always doing what I do. So that's the thing, you know?
Yeah. Do you think you have an addictive personality?
I mean, I think I have a positive, influential personality.
Right.
And I think I exude like positivity.
Right.
But I'm not always positive. I'm human. So sometimes if somebody mess with me and I get angry, like my manager knows, I get pissed off,
Yeah.
man. Just
How
like
many times
everybody
have you
else.
slapped your manager?
Nah, I mean, we
Today.
have disagreements.
Today.
But Aaron's like a new manager. Like I've
Right.
known Aaron for like maybe over a year now.
Yeah, yeah.
And once I came back from Toronto, because I was living up there for a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, like we met, and I knew he was managing Monarchy, Diego, and all those other
Right,
guys
right.
he manages. And he met with me at the Fountains here in El
Mm-hmm.
Paso, and he was like, yeah. But what impressed me about him is that like he was so young. But he was so like mature, and he
Right.
was
Old soul.
yeah, like he knows what he wants. Like a lot of people in the Generation Z, they all over the place, man.
Right.
Like they're not like millennials or the generation before millennials.
Right.
They're not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what like he's organized, man.
Was it X generation or
I
something?
want to say Generation X.
It's-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I think my generation.
You see, and the reason I ask is because I know like there's some people that I've talked to that are the same way. Like they're more about their health. They're more about instead of smoking weed or doing drugs or getting fucked up, they'd rather do creatine and fucking protein powders. And that's there where because they feel a lot of these people that I've talked to usually they have that addictive personality and they feel that once if they were to get started on that they would just fucking follow that rabbit hole down.
Some of that stuff ain't good for you either. Some of that pre-workout and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely not.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff. That's why.
But in excess of it, anything is just fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what? As time goes along, bro.
Aside from sex.
Bro,
No, your dick will fall off.
Well, I mean, as long as
dick
you're
will
safe
fall
with
off.
it.
Your dick will fall off. You'll be spitting flames. You'll be peeing fire.
But you know what? Sex is actually good for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a workout.
Nah, it's good for your immune system and stuff like. They have studies on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, look.
Where are you getting this from? Are you? Because I know your pops is he's in the medical field, right?
Well, he's retired now. Yeah,
But he was in the medical field,
yeah,
right?
he's a physician. Yeah.
So are you getting this
yeah.
stuff? Is this from him? Is this?
Well, like my
Or is
dad,
this-
my dad really like, even though he's in Western medicine, he doesn't really like Western medicine teachings too much because, you know, that's some of that stuff is killing people, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all these pharmaceuticals, they're just selling stuff. He likes Dr. Sabi and like
The more natural remedies, more
yeah,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like he went down and spent time in Jamaica. That's how he met my mom and stuff like that.
Okay.
So like he likes those kind of things.
Right.
So I got into that. I'm even like sponsored by alkaline water with fulvic minerals. It's called Black Water.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm sponsored by them. So I have an alkaline diet now. And
What does an alkaline diet consist of?
so it's just like something that like is ionic and it's like live food. Live food. Something that's above 8.0 pH levels.
The fuck?
Chlorine?
So
You're drinking
if you know Sprouts or Whole Food,
Yeah.
if you go in there, you go to the water section or
Okay.
the water line, whatever they have,
Yeah.
you're gonna see that they have spring water, they have filtered
Right.
water, and then they have alkaline water.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the difference.
So, but the alkaline diet, that's just more
It's
about the
alive.
fluids, or is that more that you know with food also that you're eating?
It's also, I mean, it's the fluid, but
Okay.
like with the foods, like you're gonna have more veg. You're gonna have more like I'm sponsored by Poke Bar too.
Okay.
And they
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah.
more like
Yeah, all those poke bowls and all that. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I tear that shit up. I love that shit.
So that's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
that kind of salmon, chicken, kind of tuna with the veg, all the veggies and those high ingredients mixed in with alkaline
Right.
diets, or maybe if you're into I don't do keto and all those stuff.
No.
I don't do none of that.
Those fads.
Yeah, I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if I
It's too
gain weight,
confusing
I
for
gain
me.
weight.
Like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Micros and all that bullshit.
Bro, I just, you know what? I just started on that. It kind of helped me a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it helps. It's just I'm too dumb for it.
No. It helps. You know why? Because it watches the carbs. It watches the sugar. It watches like the sodium intake that you take. Because I've always had a problem with getting like the 6-pack and getting a little stomach fat off.
Right.
And once I noticed, I cut down on those like certain things, counting my macros and whatever. Like I started getting a little bit more like definition in my arms and stuff like that. So it helps, bro.
Yeah, but it leans you out a lot more.
Yeah.
I just need to get someone to say, "Don't eat that shit." Now, all right, I won't eat it.
But yeah, I mean, like the Mexican diet, you got a lot of flour, like those things and
All
stuff
that
like
good
that.
Everything's deep fried.
Yeah,
everything's
and then the
fried.
pork and all that.
Oh,
So if you cut back
good
on certain
shit.
things,
I
bro,
love
you know what
swine.
Nah, we won't
Love
eat. We won't eat. All we
That's
be
the
doing.
that's the candy of meats, bro. Swine.
All we'll be doing is drinking water and tequila. That's it. I can't eat nothing else.
I mean, you could drink, bro, but you could drink in modern
moderation.
moderation. That's what I'm
Right.
trying to say.
As
you know?
after last week, I started guessing my drinking. Like I haven't
We
touched
almost had
anything.
to.
Yeah, and
Almost
I'm going to
had to.
change my ways.
No, we're,
Anyways,
No, we're
that's
not.
a whole different thing.
no, we're not. So I know, like, Dr. Selby, right? How you're mentioning
Sabi,
about
yeah.
it, Sabi. I know Nipsey. R.I.P. He was doing a documentary about that dude.
Yeah,
They said a
man.
lot of the so there's a
Oh, that was that conspiracy.
the
Yeah,
conspiracy
we're going down
theories
that
that the government tried to take him out and kill him because he's going to release his information
Yeah,
about the
man.
doctor. And then he's had I know there was a lot of he had actually gone up against the FDA and says like, look, dude, he had a cure for cancer. I want to say that the cure was something about had to do with the core of peaches. If you grind them down and you take them, that helps actually dissolve the proteins that attach to the cancers and whatnot. And he's like, look, I got 8 people that I fucking did this with. All
Why the
8
fuck
people
would you want to stop
are
that?
cancer free.
Yeah.
Right? Well, there's more money in fucking the
No,
treatment.
I know, man, but that's straight evil.
But then again, when it's somebody who's not a white dude who comes up with it, and this a fucking Jamaican cat who comes up and says, "Look,
Nah,
you don't need this shit." No, he's
Belizean.
He's Belizean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Belize.
Belize.
I think he's either from Belize or he's from what's the place where I think he's from Belize, man.
Yeah,
I
he
think
might
he's
be from
Belize.
Boise.
Boise, Idaho.
It's not a Boise.
We're gonna say for
We're gonna
argument's
say Boise
sake.
just to be on the safe side. But yeah, so he came up and he's like, "Look, dude, everything. All these guys are my clinical trials. Everybody's cancer free." They're like, "Nah, it's bullshit." So that's why the conspiracy on him also is that
man.
they took his ass out because he had the fucking answer. He had the key to the fucking to solving everything. They're like, you know what, fuck this. So you gonna make everybody go poor, right?
I heard he was traveling with a certain amount of money or something in a different country, and he got arrested and he died in
the jail
cell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dr. Sabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he like Epstein. He hung himself or something like that. Yeah, no, they did
I don't
that.
know about that.
No,
dude.
he didn't hang himself, but he died of natural causes allegedly.
He was an older guy.
Yeah, he was an older cat, but he was. I mean,
Like
he
a
was
natural bullet or some shit.
he was in good health, man. I mean, he followed everything he did, like he said, was from the earth. Everything he ate was from the earth. Everything he was grown somewhere. It wasn't fucking manufactured. It didn't have the HMOs. Didn't have the fucking all this other shit that we take for granted or that we self-harm our bodies. He would do
Like
the
hot
opposite of
Cheetos
it.
and shit.
Yeah, there ain't no hot Cheetos, dude. Everything was fucking fruits and veggies and I don't want to say he wasn't vegetarian, but mainly he was of that. He was mainly that.
I actually know his protege personally.
No shit.
Yeah, Dr. Jamal Moncour in Bahamas.
No, really?
Yeah, he sent me and my family some stuff right here to El Paso from the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
And the hurricane, like maybe 2 years ago, had wiped everything out and he had to rebuild. But that was Dr. Sabi's protege.
His protege.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, he probably knows too much, dude. There's too much out there, man. Because you can't take it away from people's foods. Can't take away from fucking their monies. You know what I mean,
Bro, he sent us like $1,000 worth of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like just on the love of things, and like we had like sea moss, all different kind of concoctions, things for the eye, for everything, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it was
it's
a
all
blessing.
natural,
Really?
right?
It was all natural,
All natural.
man. Like sea moss, like you know sea moss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys make he even sent what do you guys call it, the Mexican culture? I know it's sorrel in my culture, but you call it hibiscus in yours.
Oh shit, that's
The
hibiscus.
Jamaica, you call it Jamaica.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Jamaica.
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 But we call it sorrel in Jamaican culture. You know?
Okay.
We drink the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you send some of that natural stuff too, but not like with sugar and you know.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
it's
right.
just straight.
Yeah, so
pure.
you'll be surprised, bro. Like some of the stuff we're regularly eating, like it's if you have it in its natural form, and
Natural state, yeah.
it's actually good for your body. And like people just make it and like put sugar and all these nasty stuff.
That's
in
where
there,
it starts diluting everything.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Well, you gotta make it taste good.
Yeah.
You gotta make it taste good, and then someone's gonna make a buck off.
I
of
just
it.
want to enjoy. I don't care about living.
Yeah.
I don't want to live forever.
That's the
People
way
be
it
putting
is.
liquor and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. Put a liquor in some fucking. I mean, think about it. You get a fucking piece of. You get a pig, right?
Yeah, man.
Here we'll roast the pig. We'll fucking inject it with all kinds of fucking shit just to get the flavor. You got the fucking. You got the liquor in it. You throw the whiskey in it. You want to get that flavor.
You're making
you know
me
what I mean?
hungry, bro.
I mean, and it's funny.
But I don't
how-
fuck with pig's feet.
No,
I don't
never
like
tried.
pork at all, bro.
Yeah. You don't do
fuck
swine?
with-
You don't do swine at all.
And I'm not Muslim.
No.
It's life changing.
Nah, buddy.
You ever tasted it?
Me nah mess with the swine, you know.
Never, ever, ever.
Me nah
So
do it.
You've never had bacon.
Nah, bro. Maybe turkey bacon.
No, so you've never had bacon. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
I don't like pork, bro. And I
dude.
think my dad's not Muslim, but he raised us on like I don't eat pork. So.
Yeah, they say it's
Chicken
it's
and
horrible.
beef.
Yeah.
Chicken and beef. So what is it about pork that
I just
you're
don't
that's
like it, bro.
is it because
I don't like it, man. I don't like.
But you never had it though.
yeah, but if you haven't tried it, how can you say you don't like something?
I don't.
Or
I
just you
the
don't like
taste.
what they've told you.
I think you know what I have had bacon. I like somebody slipped something in there like something, and I had tasted it like when I was younger. This is the same thing with chicken liver and liver. I don't like liver either.
Okay.
I just don't like those. Like,
Gizzards?
Yeah.
You don't like gizzards?
It's just my it's just my preference. I don't
You're
like
one of them
that,
picky
so.
eaters that just eat chicken breasts.
Nah, I like chicken. I like fish. I like salmon. I like beef.
Okay.
Like in Jamaican culture, we have like stew beef, we got oxtail, we
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
curry
That's the good
goat.
shit. Yeah.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So I eat those kind of thing, you know, like, yeah, that's my vibes, you know.
Dude, you have a recipe for any Jamaican jerk?
Bro, like I'm Americanized, bro, but yeah, I can cook some jerk chicken.
Yeah?
But yo, they right here, you know, I'm gonna give these guys a plug again.
Okay.
Island Vibes Jamaican restaurant.
I had it. It's on Dyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It's awesome.
Dude,
I
I
know
want
the
to go.
owners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Takes a little bit to get your food, but it's amazing.
it takes a while. Yeah,
It's
That
true.
shit's-
Yeah,
well,
'cause
and I don't know the difference, but it just tastes great.
yeah. Because I've had some jerk chicken. It's just fucking.
No,
fire.
everything
Shit is
I've
good.
had from there is great.
Yeah.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy. To, you know what I mean? Like, it's only because it's the only Jamaican restaurant here, you know.
What if we get you some jerk fucking bacon?
Nah, bro.
Come
I don't
on,
want
bro.
It, I don't want
Will
it.
you try it? If we get you jerk bacon, just for shits and giggles, just to say you did it.
I don't want to have no heart attack from the pork, man. Like, I'm
You know,
tryna-
I mean, the
Apple,
turkey, the turkey bacon is like eating a piece of paper. It's like dry
Is
as
it?
shit. Yeah, I know that because I have that at my home. We buy all turkey based stuff, but I love pork.
Right.
But my kids grew up on turkey bacon until they tasted real bacon. They're like, dude, have you
Yeah, they've
tasted?
been
I don't know
lied to.
where they bought this bacon, but it's amazing. I said, oh,
That's
they
a real deal.
tasted the
That's a
pork
real
bacon.
shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
It's that fat on it, boy. You can't go wrong with that fat.
yeah, yeah.
So let's go back to Pon Fire, right?
Yeah, man.
The new single, dude. How? So when you're working with somebody with two different people,
Yeah.
evidently, you know, you guys aren't in the studio together, right?
Nah.
So how does that work? Do you send out your beat and it's like, hey, look, man, this is what this is what we're getting down to.
Yeah.
When it comes to a song, like, do you tell them, like, look, this is the feel I'm going for. This is what I'm trying to do. Can you do something? Or how does that go?
So yeah, man. Like, so you have to tell them what's going down. You have to show them the lyrics and the vibe and the element of the song. And we told them this song specifically for the ladies, and it's for woman empowerment and a lady that feels sexy, secure, and like loves to dance.
Yeah.
And that she's Pon Fire, you know.
Right.
So that's where it came about. So that's what I did with Snoop and Karl Wolf. And then they just hit it out of the park, man.
Like, how long is the process? Like, I know there's a lot of emailing and all that.
It was a long process because remember, like my producer's not even in El Paso.
Oh yeah.
My
Okay.
producer's in London, Ontario. Audie Hewitt, Rhythm of Soul, you know, shout him out. You know what I'm saying? He's Trinidadian, by the way, so he knows my vibe. He knows the
Okay.
Caribbean
Okay.
vibe.
Right.
Even though I'm Jamaican, it's same
Yeah,
like West
yeah,
Indian
yeah.
stuff. So I had to send the files back and forth to him, and a lot of people don't notice some of the files that we were using was recorded right on this phone.
Oh, no shit?
Bro, some of them was in the studio, but
Yeah.
a lot of them was on the phone, and he just edited them. Bro, you can make hits from your iPhone.
Damn. We were
iPhone, baby.
fucking iPhone. Fuck your iPhone.
Crazy.
your-
You need to jump on it. It's not too late.
How long was the process did it take for that just as one fucking track?
Man, it was a few months, bro, with this
Damn.
whole thing, you know, getting organized, getting the features, like going back and forth, the mastering to LA
Yeah.
and this and that, and then like hearing it and then going through management
Making
and
changes
stuff.
and shit, yeah.
It was a process, man, and then we had to switch out another artist for you know certain artists, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it
It
wasn't
just took a
easy,
while.
bro. Like, cause this is a big track,
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So, yeah, it wasn't easy, bro.
So when you're going down like that, did you actually speak to like Snoop and Karl and be like, look, dude,
Yeah.
or was it just all email? Was it all just like through their people?
It was through with Snoop. It was through his like people in a connect. With Karl, I actually know Karl,
Okay.
and I speak with Karl on Instagram a lot, and then me and Aaron are linked with his manager, and
Okay.
so it was like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys realize this, but Karl actually had Choclair on his first single when he first came out,
Okay.
and then like I had Choclair
Right,
on my
the
last
last
single
single.
on Go On Get It, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how that came about, and he followed me on Instagram, and we've been chatting and talking ever since.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Yo, I have this track. You know what I'm saying? You want to jump on it?" He was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Damn.
And that's how it came about.
So when you got the word that Snoop was gonna get on,
Yeah,
did you
man.
flip the fuck out?
Bro, like this, bro, it's iconic.
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
like fucking.
Just to get a Snoop feature, and
Yeah.
on it, bro, but he fits the track so well, bro.
Well, I mean, Snoop even did a fucking corrida Norteño, what was it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man, you start singing
Anything
Spanish
he
and
touches,
stuff.
though, he's just fucking.
Yeah, dude, he was
Yeah.
crip walking to banda music. I was like, what the fuck is that?
But I mean, yo,
That's
it's not
wild.
It's not really like, because if you go to L.A. and Long Beach, it's Mexican culture all over.
Right.
That.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
black
Right,
and
right.
Mexican culture, man.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's surprising, do you?
Well, the fact that you was spitting Spanish, I was just like, all right,
No.
just because like when you see the cat.
Well, look
right,
at
like,
NWA.
you
They
hear
were
him
dressed like
talking.
cholos.
But but look, Snoop is from Long Beach.
Yeah.
No, I know.
So Long Beach, like
Yeah.
I lived out in L.A. Like Mexican culture, you can't escape Mexican culture
No.
in L.A.
No,
brother.
you have to know Spanish just to order the weed. I know that for goddamn sure. To get that weed, you had to know that Spanish for sure. But the fact that he put it down, on a whole fucking track or whatnot, and now you got him, Matthew Johnson, Snoop
man.
Dogg. Did you ever in your wildest dream think those two names would be linked on one hit?
Nah, bro. And I remember like back in the day, man, when I was in Staten Island, like, in the 10304, when I was really young. And I used to be going into my my brother's crates because he used to have all the
Oh, shit.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
The wax, huh?
yeah, bro. I used to be on like the Chronic. I used to
Okay.
be listening to like Snoop Doggy Dogg stuff all over
Right.
there, man. And I never in my wildest dreams would I think I would have a Snoop feature.
Dude, that's fucking dope,
That's
man.
wild.
Never.
So it's dropping officially September 9th, right?
Yeah,
At
man.
midnight.
At midnight.
Where can people hear it?
Spotify.
Okay.
I mean, actually, you can hear clips of the song like all over like social media. We put it on
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, but we didn't put the verses out with Karl and Snoop.
It's
yet.
just a hook on it, right?
It's the hook.
Part of the hook. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
say.
yeah.
Was it
So you heard it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard part of
absolutely.
the hook though.
Yeah.
So like we didn't release. We're trying to
Yeah, you got to
create
build it up.
suspense, right?
Yeah.
But like you'll be able to get it on every platform. It's distributed by Empire Distribution.
Okay.
And everywhere. Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, Rhapsody, Google Play, everything, the
everywhere.
whole shebang.
So-
Even SoundCloud.
So are you still an independent, or are you now?
Still independent, bro.
So is that the best way to go?
I mean, for me right now, that's what it is.
You
bro.
do everything yourself.
I have a little team now. I gotta
But you got to be involved in everything.
True, that's true. But like, I don't know, man. Like, if I got a major deal offer and it was right, like, there's a lot of people in 360 deals right now.
What's a 360 deal?
A 360 is where a label takes every percentage, even of your merch, your like touring.
So they own
your
you
branding.
basically.
I mean, they're giving you a loan.
Right.
So say if you
They're
get
going to make it back.
Yeah, say
Okay.
like, well, look at Khalid. Khalid got a major record deal with RCA Records.
Mm-hmm.
He probably signed a 360. I don't know if it's true or not, but he probably broke even because all his records did well.
Right.
So, but I seen like recently that he wasn't happy and like he was losing like the creative juice.
Yeah.
And it looked like he doesn't have creative control. I might be wrong, but why would he post something on Twitter like that saying he's losing creative juice and he's losing the passion for creating?
Behind the scenes shit, man.
Yeah. So you got to really look at all of that. Like, I don't have those problems because I'm creating and I don't have to answer to anybody.
Yeah. So do you think you came along so when you started blowing up and your hits started coming out?
Yeah.
Do you think it came along at the right time when that social media started booming and you can have that platform where it's a lot? I don't want to say it's easier, but it's a lot. So it's a lot healthier for the artist to be independent now, as opposed to following these big ass companies.
I think so, because if you're in a state of mind where you want to be physically in creative control, you don't want a label or somebody telling you what to do.
Right.
And I feel that the internet allows us to have tools that we didn't have before in the early 2000s
Right.
and stuff like that. So if you have a good fan base, if you have a network where you can be put into radio pools, rather it be on the online or what have you, if you have the budget of your own to push your stuff, you can do well.
Right.
But obviously it all comes down to how the music sounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you could brand yourself. You could be a gimmick, and you could still get over that way. But still, you still have to have a good mix, a good master, and people still have to be attracted to what you're doing.
Right.
How many artists out there we see that are like, oh man, I don't know if I would ever listen to them, but they're getting over.
Yeah, yeah.
Why they're getting over? Because it's who they know, their
Right.
network,
It's being
and they're
pushed.
just grinding like hell, man. For real.
So, are you scared, or does it ever come to your mind like, all right, so now possibly with this song, with Snoop, iconic, legendary guy, this song's going to put me out there too now, where I have the opportunity to release a full-on album
Yeah, man.
and I have the opportunity to get with one of these, not necessarily a 360 contract, but one of these big wigs, does it ever scare you that, you know what, if I ever get to a point where I lose my creativity, I'm fucked?
Nah, because you see what I'm doing right now is I'm branding myself not only as a music artist, but as a brand for fashion, for like tech,
Acting and
acting and everything. I'm just like
keeping the doors open.
Yeah, man, and that's why I also created Intervisions Media.
Okay,
so I can give. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, man.
I was about to say, tell people what the Intervision Media is.
So Intervision Media is a platform, like an online magazine and like an online presence giving creatives a platform. And I figured like, hey, I'm always looking for like opportunities to go on podcasts, to be on blogs, to this. Why don't I create my own stuff?
Yeah.
And then like help others while doing it,
Right.
and then build my own like media empire.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
a piece of the pie in the media empire network,
Right.
So that's why I did that, and that's Intervisions Media.
So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, be like, yo, let me get on. I got these ideas. How do I get on into your Intervision Media group? How does somebody become part of that under you?
So you just hit us up at intervisionsmedia.com. We have the website up. You hit us up on IG.
We'll get you in a 360 deal.
I mean, we're not. I kind of like.
I know.
I wanted to start as a record label,
Right.
but I kind of got off of that and went just into the platform for the media group,
Okay.
Nice.
just to do like entertainment articles, like
Not limited.
debuting. Yeah, man, because like I figured like I'm still like focused on being an artist myself. What is
Right.
another way I can help creatives like myself or managers or people that are painters or whatever, or even podcasts? Like,
Right.
what is a way I can do that? And I was like, yo, Intervisions Media,
Yeah.
a platform that debuts talent.
Right. So, right now, so how long ago did you start the media or the platform?
I started that around 6 months ago.
Okay.
I had Intervisions Media Music
Okay.
or Interv Music for like the last 6 years.
Okay.
And I've been building on that with the distribution through Empire and all
Yeah.
that. But I never had my own platform to showcase other artists and myself.
So now with this platform that you're gonna have, the people that you take under you, are you gonna be able to show them, be like, look, dude, this is what we did. This is what I did to go from 3,000 followers to what 100 and what are you now? 130 or something like that?
I think I'm like
175.
175.
Yeah, 175K. This is how you do it. Like, are you gonna hold like little seminars and be like, look, because and I know we've told you this since last time we came.
Yeah.
We're say we're in the middle, and other people are trying to come up. We want them to be better than us, of course. It's just like when you're a parent.
Yeah,
You always want your kid to be
Uplift-
better than you,
uplift
right?
them.
Yeah, and if you're not in it to help people and to get their message out, then you're doing them and yourself a disservice.
Exactly.
That's our thought process. You know what I mean? So will you be able to show people like, look, man, this is how you need to break it down. This is
Of
what
course.
we do. Holding little seminars and shit.
Of course. And I've been invited by plenty of people here in town to be like a music panel person here and stuff like that. And I every podcast and stuff I go on, I try to spread wisdom and what happened in my life and my career so that people can hear.
Yeah.
And then also that's why I created Intervisions Media.
Dope.
So that I can give people a platform to do so. I don't know if you guys knew that I did that or not.
I knew you're doing a platform. I know you've been like popping up everywhere on different podcasts throughout everywhere. Yeah. And I was like, well, you know what? Fucking Magic Johnson's an asshole because he he forgot about us. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, but like I said, dude, it would be wrong for us to be like, oh, we're the only ones. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of people have that mind processes. If you come on somebody's show, don't do that other person's because for whatever fucking.
But bro,
reasons.
look, I'm back.
There's no room for that though.
I'm
know what I
back
mean?
now. Ain't I?
Yeah. They always come back.
I'm back
I'm
now.
kidding. No, but like I said, dude, with us, we'll plug everybody, dude. Another podcast. We don't believe in rivalry. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't even
It is
about
what it
that,
is.
bro.
No, it's good because you got to get like you said, you need to get your message out. You need to get you out. You need to build you. And that's what we're here for. That's what podcasts are here for,
But
right?
I always kept in contact with
Yeah,
you
no,
guys,
yeah.
you know
We
what I mean? I
always
hit you
talk.
up, you know
Oh,
what I
I'm
mean?
not trying to guilt you. No, because I know
You
we
make him
always
feel
talk,
guilty.
right? Right? He's going to be like, nah, bro, I'm taking you on tour.
I
We're
always
going
hit
to be
you
touring
guys
with
up,
him.
man.
No, for sure.
But
Hey,
you guys have leveled up, like we said before, because like before when we first did the first podcast, you
Yeah.
guys weren't on YouTube. You weren't like on the, I guess, like the video streaming
Right.
platforms. You were only like streaming and
Right.
Spotify. So
Pure
you
audio.
guys even leveled up.
yeah, it's because, and we were like, you know what, dude, if we ever get Matthew Johnson back, we got to make sure they see him so they can believe that he was here. Because I don't want him to be like, oh, it's all over phone and shit. They never see his ass. But so now with this new hit coming out,
Yeah,
and
man.
from what I've heard, the rhythm is dope. The
Yeah,
hook is
man.
dope. I want to hear the rest of it. See how it all blends in.
Oh man, you're gonna love it, bro. Like the mastering and the mixing on this one is,
Yeah.
I think, it's one of my best, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you involved in the mastering of it all and all that
I
shit? or-
was, bro. That's the process. I always talk to Audie, Rhythm
Uh-huh.
and Soul, like Hewitt on phone from back and forth to Canada and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. FaceTime. Me and like my manager, and I just got signed to a booking agency. I'm even keying them in and stuff
Okay.
like that because he helps with promotion. So, bro, it's a process. This is a lot of work.
Wow.
So what does mastering entail? When you say when you hear people saying that they're mastering
Yeah.
a track, what does that entail?
Just polishing it.
Just probably, I mean, the mix is what is key. So if the mix is trash, the master's not going to be great.
Okay.
So if the mix engineer doesn't mix your stuff properly and then the levels is not up to par,
Right.
so when it goes to the guy in LA, like who is oh man, I can't believe I forgot his name, man. I gotta look this guy up. But to
yeah.
make a long story short, when
Right.
it goes to him, the mix has to be on point.
Okay. And then from when he gets it in LA, then he does his part as far as what adding the vocals to it, adding the
Leveling it all out, tuning it, like the frequencies. Mike Wells, that's what I'm
Wells,
talking
okay.
about. That's who mastered this track, and he was psyched about it too. He said, "Yo, this track is very something special." And this guy works with all the greats, Green Day, everybody.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
like, look him up, Mike Wells. Mike Wells mastering this in LA.
Okay.
But when he heard this, he was super excited, man.
Mm-hmm.
He spent a lot of time. He sent us like 3 or 4 different masters.
Damn.
And he was like, "Yo, I think this one is it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sending you these options."
So I know I've always heard like when certain songs are done, the final product isn't exactly what it started with, right? Because they're
Exactly.
like I've always heard that, you know, like I'll just throw random names, right? Like you said earlier, like Khalid, right? And he'd say he'd do a track with you, right? With Matthew Johnson. He's all right. Look, this is my hook, this is my verse, and he'll throw like 7 out. He'll make 7 verses for a song, and they'll only keep like the best 2.
Yeah,
right.
man.
It's always cut up and like, oh, you know what? Let's do that. That was cool, but let's switch that on. Let's twist that around, right?
I heard that Khalid had his like stuff mixed and done everything to at Beacon Hill here in El
Oh, okay.
Paso.
Oh, everything was here local.
But I heard somebody had to fly somebody else in to do some extra stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think everything was done there.
Right.
So it's always a process, man.
Yeah. So now with this hit going out, man, are you gonna be touring now?
Yeah, man. That's why I just got the booking agency
Okay.
and everything there out in Austin.
When
And,
are you looking to start?
I'm thinking October because I'm gonna probably go back up to Toronto.
Damn.
Yeah, just to do some shows because I have to promote the single.
Right.
And then I'm looking to do other things with the branding, like go into more fashion stuff, do more branding with other brands like Blackwater and what
Okay.
have you. And yeah, man, just build my branding presence so it's not just stuck on music and I can elevate in other areas of entertainment and business.
Wow.
So now when you go on tour, do you feel like you have to be the headliner, or as long as you're involved?
Nah, bro, because I mean, like, I'm not the biggest artist out there, so
Right.
like,
Well, we haven't heard the single yet.
well, bro, the single's hot, bro. It's Pon Fire, you know? Pon Fire. Yeah, you know what I mean? But yo, the single's hot,
Yeah.
but I know I gotta do more. I gotta put out a full-length album.
Yeah.
I gotta put out an EP. That's the plan. And I just have to brand myself in other areas so the branding elevates with the music.
Okay. So I don't know. We talked about this last time. What's the difference between an EP and an LP?
Well, EP could be like 5 songs, bro.
Just a sample, like
Yeah.
That's all it is?
Yeah, just to hold you over until the album comes out,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And the LP is a full out album.
Yeah, like 10 to 12 songs.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't think I could, man.
Like, an
just-
EP's what, like 3-4 songs probably.
The old EP was like 5 to 6 songs.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nowadays
The,
it's
but
like
now I'm talking about now, though.
3 to 4.
Yeah.
If you want, you can
They
bring
keeps
the-
getting
you
keeps
can
getting
move the
shorter
mic
and
with you,
shorter.
dude. Yeah, because you keep on going further and further, and I just keep on saying,
I
man,
just
what
don't
the
want to
fuck
mess
is
up the thing. You know?
Oh, it's all right, dude. You got money now. You break that shit. I know you got money. I'll just hit up Uncle Snoop. Be like, yo, dog, I need some money, dog, for sure. So if you were able to go on a tour right now, right? Say they hit you up like, look, Matt. Oh shit, we're in trouble now. Is that Mom's?
Yeah.
Oh, Mom Deuce is calling, dog. That's your ass now. Well, how the fuck you ain't answer me, kid?
The street lights came on.
Mom, sorry, he was driving. If say they ask you, so Matt, we're gonna put on this tour. What 3 artists would you like to be on with you?
Yeah, man.
Who would you like with you, man? Any 3, any time. Who would be like your fucking top build?
Yo, I would say definitely like throw. Shoot, that's a good question. Right now, people that are relevant right now.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Maybe like, wow, this is a good one.
This
Maybe
is a-
Drake.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Yo, if I could get to Drake, man,
Yeah.
and put him on there. Drake, say Kanye,
Oh.
and then maybe on the R&B tip, The Weeknd.
Oh shit! All right, you're saying
man.
double Montreal and double Canada. Then did you hear the new?
Chi-Town? What?
Did you hear the new Donda?
Yeah.
What you think?
I got to hear it again.
Ah, it's garbage.
No,
what'd
you know
think?
what?
What'd you think?
I always like his music though.
No, I've been a fan. It was a different feel. This one was fun, but more gospel to me because everything.
Well,
talked
I
about-
mean, the
everything was
album
God
before
and-
the album.
Yeah, the album before was a whole
gospel
it was a
thing.
gospel
also,
album,
yeah.
but
You know what? I can't judge none of the albums. I can't judge Drake's album yet because I didn't hear all the tracks, and I can't judge Kanye's Donda yet because I haven't heard because I've been so focused on what I'm doing.
Right.
But once I do, man, then I'll make that personal choice.
Yeah.
But
You just got to hear the whole album, not just the single.
Right, right.
And
'Cause
just,
I-
just put it on.
so I went through. I want to say I went through the first 10 tracks of Donda. I was like, dude, this
I liked it.
Jesus
You know what I mean?
this, Jesus that. And it's the same shit in every fucking song. I was like, come on, man, Kanye, you I mean, he's a genius.
I want the old Kanye back,
Yes,
of course.
yes.
But I don't know if we'll
I want-
ever see him.
I
I,
want
don't know if we'll ever get him back.
pre Kim Kardashian Kanye. That's what I want because Kim fucked him up straight up.
I seen Jay was on that album.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jay dropped some shit. M was on that album. Who else? He had some other bodies on there. And then he left like fucking like 3 bodies out, right? That everybody was giving him shit for.
Chris Brown was supposed to be
Chris
on
Brown
there,
was
no?
supposed to be in
Yeah,
there.
and then Soldier Boy.
And then they cut him out.
Yeah, I
They
would
started
have
talking
left that
shit up.
motherfucker off a long time ago. I don't even know if I wouldn't even let him in.
Nah.
But anyways,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It was the Drake album. I was a little bit disappointed because I had heard the Drake album, then I went to the Donda album, and I was like, dude, all this Drake shit's all the same. And I was like, dude, I was expecting.
well, it's
you
not
know
my
what I
thing.
mean?
I mean,
I know you're not a fan. I know you're not a fan.
I'm not a hater. I'm saying
No.
he makes good music. I just
Yeah, but it's like the same song
it's
over
the
and
same
over.
shit.
And I was kind of like, all right, dude, you expect somebody, it's his what, 5th album, 6th album that he's put out, something like that.
I don't want to be misquoted, but like I know he's deep on albums.
Yeah,
You know,
I know
if you
he's-
ask me, I say the Nas album's better than both of them.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
That was a dope ass album.
But that's just me.
But yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see when somebody's in the musical business, how they develop, how they grow, how they evolve, and this shit just sounds like it's still stagnant from the last 3 albums.
Well, I mean,
You know?
they're on like a different level because they've been in the industry so long. They built so much wealth. They built such a huge fan base. They got all the major streams.
Yeah.
So maybe at a point in time, you know what I'm saying, like it does sound that way, but you don't know what they're going through creatively and what have you. So, that I got to respect that they're keeping consistent and they still are putting out music because some artists just stop.
Yeah.
And, they're living off the old stuff and just touring with the old stuff. So you still got to give them props for that.
Yeah, but I mean, if your shit is fire, it's fire. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you said, living off the old stuff. The Wu just did what was it? Like 3 years ago. I was out there and they're doing the 25th year anniversary, just a whole fucking album.
Facts.
Shit was fucking fire.
And I seen they got the street in
holds.
Stapleton
It
holds.
named after them too, man.
No
I was
shit.
proud of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think
Good music is good music. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll it's timeless.
Nothing today or tomorrow. The
I mean, you
Wu-
could put a Gangstar album now, and it'll still hit, like
Yeah.
it's but
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a boom bap guy. I like
I
that.
think today or tomorrow the second season of the Wu on Hulu comes out.
Yeah,
Or
I can't
starts
wait to.
again.
Yeah,
That's a fucking fire.
I
shit.
usually wait like a couple weeks. That way I could binge,
Binge it.
a couple of them.
I got you.
Because
Have you watched any of that? Any of the Wu?
I haven't, bro. I've been so busy. But now that you say what is on Netflix,
Hulu.
Hulu.
it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta
Check
download the Hulu app too.
Yeah, I don't see. Because I was gonna ask you if you had to see. Because I know you said you grew around that area, and I know you're more familiar with their story probably than we are, since it was.
Well,
within that vibe
I
and
I
shit.
was born.
Yeah,
there.
you're born in it,
Yeah,
right?
I'm born and raised on Staten Island.
Yeah.
So I want to see how authentic.
Yeah,
it
that's
represents
what I
that,
was
you know what I'm
trying to
saying?
figure.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because I mean, down here it's all hearsay and fucking. We always get the news late. As
I'm
fuck.
actually from the 10304, where like, but I'm up in the hills though. They're from like Broad Street and stuff. So I'm really from the Shaolin. That's my hood. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I rep the whole Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Like in Richmond County. The same place where Vinny Guadagnino and Mike Sorrentino. Who else comes from there? Christina Aguilera. Steven Seagal used to live on Staten Island too. And
Don't. Have you ever tried to hype a place up? Never throw Steven Seagal.
he's not
gonna
from.
kill your credit.
He's
bro.
not from there, but he used to
Hey,
live there.
I don't give a shit, man. Steven Seagal at one point was the shit. Now he's not. But I'm saying
Oh,
at
he
that
ain't shit.
motherfucker would just throw his hands and fuck your ass up like.
Hey, did you ever get into any of that gung fu or any of that shit?
Yeah,
or-
man. Yo, my father's still. I see you got Bruce Lee right here, man.
Yes, sir.
Pound for pound.
I was gonna get Bruce Leroy, but that's the best I could do
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
was a
yeah.
Bruce
I see
Lee.
you got Biggie, you got Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
you're up in
man.
here, man. Who else you got
I
here?
got Samuel Jackson. I got Freddie Mercury. Got a little bit of everybody.
Yeah,
A little
man.
bit of different spice for everybody's life. You know what I mean?
Big
because-
up, man, for that, man.
Because it's just like anything else, man. You can't just stick to one fucking spot. You got to immerse yourself in everything else to appreciate everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Good
man.
art.
Yeah, but like I was saying, bro, I'm born and raised on Staten Island, man. I went to elementary school there, junior high, high school, and then for college I went to LIU, and then I went over to England.
England.
Yeah,
So
man.
what was? I know we were talking earlier about how you were saying that in England it was kind of they really don't fuck with you until they get to know you, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about England, though, bro, it's a melting pot.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like New
absolutely.
York. So everybody's there.
Uh-huh.
So my Caribbean culture's there. So that I kind of like the Jamaican culture's there
Yeah.
heavy, right?
Right.
And then you have everybody else. Everybody's there to learn English or travel. London is just a mecca, just like New York is in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Damn. So you felt
All
at home.
cultures, yeah.
Bro,
So you
like,
felt at home.
when I went there and I was living in Muswell Hill, man, like I found like a Guyanese pastor. Yo, he took me into his family, introduced me. He was cooking all the Caribbean food. So
Damn.
it was just like growing up in Staten Island and the 5 boroughs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's fucking dope. So often, so is that like one of your, when you do go on tours, is that gonna be one of your hot spots that you gotta hit fucking?
Bro, like
gotta
cause all
hit
my
London and,
all my childhood friends. I was over there at 18, bro.
Yeah.
All my childhood friends I went to college with.
How'd
in
you end up
uni.
there?
I transferred from LIU, and because my dad was in Friends World College, that's where he graduated from. But he graduated from like the Central America and Belize in the Caribbean sector. So, but I wanted to go to Europe, so that's how I ended up there.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Do you feel like that European culture, the European way of life, has helped out a lot with the style of music and everything that you've been?
The thing is, like, compared to here, because my culture is really not here, bro. Like,
Right.
I'm really foreign to this place.
Yeah.
And I'm not military or none of that stuff.
Right.
Like, when I go to Toronto and I go to England and stuff, my culture is there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty, like, enlightening to see, like, more of the things, like, because a lot of the people don't come directly to the United States. They either get
Right.
to go to Canada or England.
Yeah.
And then I would meet some of these old ladies with the pastor down in South London. They'd be like, "Oh, what's your surname?" And I would tell them that. And what my mom's maiden name was. She's, "Oh, yeah, I remember those people from St. Andrew in Jamaica. You know,
Oh,
they look
shit.
like this, they look like that. Oh, you're from there?" I said, "Yeah, but I'm Black American too. My dad's
Right.
Black American from New York." She said, "Oh, yeah, but I know your mom's surname and stuff like so."
Oh, shit.
I can relate.
Right,
Trace
Here-
that shit back.
Yeah, here I can't really, like,
Yeah.
I'm getting to know another culture.
Right,
so
right,
it's a
right.
little bit different for me. Like, I came here as an adult. I came here
Yeah.
at 21, 22.
Okay.
So-
So in Canada, there's a big Caribbean culture.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Really?
Little
I thought it
Jamaica.
was all more French.
No, that's up in Montreal
That's in the
and
higher
Quebec,
up. Okay.
but like
Is
when
that's why Lennox Lewis went over there.
bro, like why do you think Drake has popcorn on his label and all those people? I have controller. Why do you think he has all that stuff?
Okay.
Because he's
Yeah.
influenced by Jamaican culture.
Damn, I
Yeah,
didn't
it's a
know
big-
that.
Bro, when
It's
you
a
go,
melting pot up there.
bro, when you go to Toronto, they speak in Jamaican dialect. Even the white people speaking, they're saying, "Yo, there's a ting there. There's a ting, mandem and waist youth and all them things."
Really?
Yeah, bro, the white folks is talking like that.
No shit. Did that bug you out?
Yeah.
Did that bug you out?
Well, I kind of knew that Toronto has a huge Jamaican culture,
Yeah.
and it's a melting. Bro, I see Jamaican Chinese up there and everything.
That's got to be fucking awesome.
Well, my mom's best friend is Jamaican Chinese. She lives in Chicago.
No
She came to
shit.
visit here.
That's
like 2
I've
years
never
ago.
heard of that. Before.
Never heard of that
Yeah,
either.
That's
You ever seen-
mind blowing.
You ever seen Tessa and Chin from The Voice?
No.
Well, she was the contestant that won on Team Adam like
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago. She's Jamaican, and she's Jamaican Chinese.
Dude, that's fucking. I can't even fathom it.
Well, Jamaica
I can't
has.
fucking fathom.
I'm
What's
still
Jamaica's
trying
motto?
to process this shit.
What's Jamaica's motto? Out of many, one people. So Jamaica has white people, you have black people, obviously, and then you have Chinese, Indian, all the people that came like from 200 years ago and settled in Jamaica. You even have Jewish Jamaicans. Sean Paul is Jewish Jamaican,
Damn.
and Portuguese too.
Yeah, I knew you had a bit of Portuguese in him.
I just never
Damn,
thought
the
about
other
it.
is Jewish.
Yo,
I
my
just lost all respect for Sean Paul.
my
I was just kidding.
my grandfather is was it Syrian Jamaican, and my okay. My grandfather's Syrian Jamaican, and my grandma is African Jamaican.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
So it's a mix.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you really see the real African man, this is almost very dark, blue, like almost like blue blackish. If you see the Nigerians or the people from Ghana, the direct people,
Right.
like most of the African Americans are like mixed with the native,
Okay.
and maybe like the white down the line, and it's like a little diluted down here.
Okay.
So if you go to the motherland, you're gonna see the real thing, you know?
Yeah.
Original man.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's fucking wild. I still just can't get over the fucking Chinese Jamaican. That shit just fucking.
There's a lot of them, bro, especially up in Toronto.
That bugging me.
I
want
wanna
to
meet one.
out. Like I'm straight up, but like the shit running through my mind is fucking wild right
Look
now.
up Tessa and Chin and Tammy Chin.
Damn,
Shit going through.
it's a lot of shit going through my mind. I'm losing focus. Like, oh fuck. So before we go on a complete fucking other rampage about some, before I completely fucking make all kinds of fucking Jamaicans and Chinese people upset. I gotta have I don't know, dude. My mind's just everywhere.
Because we're dumb.
Yeah, September 9th,
Pon Fire.
Pon Fire.
Featuring Karl Wolf and Snoop Dogg.
So you said the background of the song is woman empowerment.
Yeah, because it's like, what am I saying? You's a hot body girl, you're Pon Fire. She's so hot, me want holla. Rock steady, you're Pon Fire. Hot body girl from Havana, muy bonita. She's a dancer. Baila, baila, mami. She's a hot body girl. Let me zoom ya. Keep the vibes up, let me move ya.
I saw that little Paso Spanish thing.
Yeah, so I heard that.
With
Yeah.
that reggaeton in it, the marketing, yeah.
That's the only shit you heard. Huh?
I was like, yeah, he's from El Paso.
You're thinking Jamaican, Chinese, and then you heard the fucking mama.
I just heard I heard Spanish Jamaican.
I was like, "Arr, arr."
Well, yo, you got to remember, Jamaica's 90 miles from Cuba, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
our closest neighbor.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa. We don't. You ever want to see some racism? Call a fucking Cuban a Mexican, dude. You'll fucking you'll catch hands, bro. You'll
You know
catch
what?
hands and shit.
I'm more used to the Caribbean Latino because I have Puerto Rican in my family
Yeah.
on both sides, on my mom's side and then on my dad's side.
Yeah.
So there's Puerto Ricans like everywhere in my family, but
Okay.
it's just so happens my dad married Jamaican.
Right. Word. So then why was it important to put like a woman empowerment joint out?
Because the last track was called Go On Get It, and it was for the females too. So we wanted to kind of do a follow up, but a stronger follow up with a bigger features. We wanted to level up. You
Okay.
feel me?
Yeah.
So like I'm more of like a kind of like a feel good music, kind of
Right.
pop R&B fused with the island sound and a little electronic. So and then my image is more like for the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
it's not like a gangster kind of thing.
Right.
So, and I've always been like that. So I wanted to put something out for the ladies, you know what I mean?
Damn. So I know you had said earlier when you look at the analytics from Spotify,
The power of
You-
female, baby.
you see the different the different countries that fuck with you, right?
Yeah, man.
What are the top 3 that fuck with you?
I mean, right now it's the United States, it's Canada, it's England, it's Germany. I can actually look at it right now, man.
I'm just trying to.
But it changes all the time, bro.
Yeah.
But those are the top like 4 or 5.
Yeah, because I know like on our podcasting we have that same thing, and every now and again, I'll just
We
shits
got
and giggles.
Chaparral. We got Chaparral. We got Socorro.
We got Socorro. No, but I saw some shit.
Fabins is heavily fucking.
Fucking Japan was fucking with us hard. I
Bro,
was
you'd
like,
be surprised. Yo, Japanese are they love reggae and dancehall over there too, bro.
Yeah.
Heavy, man.
Really?
Heavy.
Heavy the hip hop heads, dude. Like
Yeah.
they love all that shit.
love
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit.
They very cultured people, bro. Very cultured, man.
You seen them break dance?
Craziness.
Well, you
They
get
took
a-
it to a whole another level, dude.
Dude, so September 9th, tell the people where can we hear your shit again? Tell them again, because we got to make sure everybody,
All
we got to
platforms.
blow this shit up, dude. We got to blow this shit up.
All platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Rhapsody, Google Play,
Everywhere.
YouTube.
Everything.
There's gonna be like a lyric video, music video coming soon. But
So you
lyric
could do
video-
like
Is it
the
done up?
karaoke shit.
yeah, you're gonna do that on it because it's gonna drop on YouTube. We'll probably drop it tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the video itself, is it early shot?
Nah, it's not shot yet because I got to go up to Toronto and we got to do certain things. So
So when, more or less, when you would expect the video? A few months out?
maybe in a month or so.
A month or two?
Yeah, not too long because we
Alright.
don't want to make people wait too long.
Is that going to be is Uncle Snoop and
You'll see, bro. We'll see what we make happen. But I know we got Karl down so far.
Carl's down for sure?
Yeah.
Damn. If you need somebody to fill in for Snoop, Jules kind of looked like when Jules puts on a fucking LA Dodger hat. You could confuse him for Snoop. You could make
But you know
something
what?
happen.
The video's not completely planned yet, and it's
Okay.
not shot yet, so we don't know what's gonna happen. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, so stay tuned, man. You never know.
There you go,
Gonna be
dude.
girls in it though.
It's the words.
hell yeah.
You gotta have the girls.
Well, it's a song for a girl that's
a whole
Pon
thing,
Fire.
right? It's a whole
We'll be
thing.
there.
Hot body girl from Havana.
If you need help,
Oh,
with,
yeah.
if you need help with casting, we got you, guys.
We got a
go.
casting couch.
We got no. That's what got us in trouble last week. So before we break, dude, before we head out, what words you got to tell people other than the single coming out?
Yeah, man.
What else you got to tell people coming out? Look out for you.
I just want to say, you know what I mean? Like, to everybody that's aspiring out there, you know what I'm saying, in the web world, podcast world, keep doing your thing. Stay dedicated, stay focused. Anything can happen if you put your mind to it. You know, I'm going to be going into different, like, acting things, fashion, you know, maybe a reality show. Stay tuned, people. Big up from your boy, Matthew Johnson, MUJ.
There you go. It's Matthew
go, there you
Johnson.
go.
It's the Words on Fire podcast. Tune in. Spotify, every audio platform that you can.
Let's go.
Get this guy, support this guy. He's
Support
trying.
him.
You heard it. He's throwing the Mexican influence and the Spanish influence in there. He's
Positive,
got love.
yeah. Positive,
He's got
very
love for the
positive.
915. Let's show some positive vibes. Let's support your boy.
Let's go.
Till next time, don't be an asshole. Deuces.